Hey guys, JD Fishing back with another video, and today it is approximately a 3-month update of my tank. I'm going to be showing you what it's like now, the new fish I've got, stuff I've experienced in the past, and maybe a few tips that I've learned here and there to help you guys out, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's start off way back, right after I released my bluegill. So, after that, I went to PetSmart and I got a Bolivian ram cichlid. If you guys don't know what those are, it is a community tank South American cichlid. Get about 3 inches long, so a big one's about this big, and they're green, they're very colorful, and they're pretty friendly. So I got one of those from PetSmart, but it had actually developed an internal parasite while it was in PetSmart, so it sadly died 3 days later in my tank. But then after that fish, I got a powder blue dwarf gourami. No, I got some black neon tetras from Fish Gallery Houston, and they got some ick when I first put them in the tank from stress, but they've done just fine since then. Like, no problems whatsoever with them. But next I got a female powder blue dwarf gourami, and she was awesome. She was about 2.5–3 inches long. She was very pig-like, I can say. Like, whenever I was feeding, she would go up, she would like splash the surface, she would eat like a ton of food. Like, I'm trying to think of a comparison of how much food she would eat, but it was a lot. And but then about 3 weeks later, she started to show signs of illness. She was losing scales on her head and her back, and she was growing these little fungus. And so I went to my local fish store, Aquanovic. That guy's awesome. And I showed him a picture of my fish and asked him what's wrong. So he said to get some Melafix, and I got some Melafix. I got the real big bottle, and so I started treating her that day. And then later that night, she sadly passed away. I think it might have also been from gill mites because she was gasping at the surface a whole bunch and stuff. So you never know what could have happened, but it was not my fault because I've had fish since I had the bluegill in here. The algae eaters, they've stayed alive the entire time. And so have the black neon tetras. But after that, I got about 2 weeks later, after that gourami, I went to Fish Gallery Houston, and I was looking for pretty cool fish. I was either looking for another Bolivian ram, or a gourami, or just a centerpiece fish. And I settled on a honey gourami, honey sunset gourami. She's very small, very pretty, and it was like a tank full of males, very, very, very few females. I took my chances on getting a female, and I managed to pick the right one. And she's done perfect. She's very pretty, and she's just a really great fish. And then so now here guys, let me show you. I have gotten guppies. I just got these on the 13th. You're seeing this video way late, but I got these fish on the 13th. I have a specific strain of guppy right here. This is a black phantom delta guppy, and I'm not even like a guppy fanatic or anything. These guys just look cool and they could breed in the tank. So I got a black phantom delta guppy. That's a male, and then I got oh, there's a honey gourami. But I got a female guppy right there, the blue tail, and then I got one right here. And this one is actually pregnant. And if you cannot tell, it is because, well, you can tell she's pregnant because her belly's all inflated, and that real dark spot right on her belly, that's where all the babies are. So she should be giving birth within the next 4 weeks. And yeah, just pretty cool guppies. So far, Jumbo, the big algae eater, he's been doing just fine. Very active. Just too bad he doesn't actually clean all this algae here. But I clean it with a sponge every 3 weeks or something like that. And I'll try to find Peppa. Oh, Peppa's way back there. And here's Jumbo. But for all you planted tank fanatics out there, I have got, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 species of plants in here. That's basically the maximum capacity I could put in here. Well, at least for my liking, because then it sort of gets difficult to plant them and stuff. But I have Wendelov Java ferns. These guys are pretty cool, but they're sprouting these awkward roots here. Let me focus it. Like right there, those little brown stringy things. And it's kind of ugly, but you know, this will give the place for the baby guppies to hide and the tetras to lay their eggs. But then I have something cardinalis. I forgot what the actual scientific name of this was, but this is a pretty cool plant. Add some red to the tank. It's small, but it's bushy, and yeah, just a pretty cool plant. And here we have an Amazon compactus sword. This is a small species of sword. It looks pretty cool. And then we have Anubias congensis. This plant is so stiff it will stand straight up when you hold it out of water. It is amazing. And then we have my Amazon sword back here, which is absolutely flourishing. I will show you guys a picture of this before and after. So here's before, and here's after. You guys can definitely see the difference. It's a huge difference. And all I'm using is just substrate, no root tabs, and I'm also using API leaf zone. Dose 5 millimeters weekly, but 5 millimeters per 10 gallons. And yeah, all my plants have really flourished. Like the roots are growing all over the place, even out of the substrate. If you guys can see it. But yeah, that's basically it with my tank. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to subscribe. If you guys have any tips for my tank, please share them in the comments below. And if you guys have a tank, also let me know too. What kind of tank is it? What fish do you have in there? Because I'm sort of a beginner in this. I've had this tank for about 3 months now. This is the only tank I've ever had. But my dad, he's pretty experienced in fish tanks, so he's been helping me out on this. But anyway, remember to go anywhere and fish everywhere. Bye, peeps.